Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to indulge the old sweet tooth and make some chocolate truffles. Now, chocolate truffles come in 3 different varieties. They all have the same filling or centre, which is chocolate ganache, but there's one kind that's wrapped in cocoa powder, another that's coated in crushed nuts and things like that, and the third kind is coated in hard tempered chocolate, and that's what I'm going to show you how to make today. It's lovely. For the chocolate casing, I'm going to use about 150 grams of chocolate. It needs to be about 70% cocoa, and for the ganache I'll use 100 grams of chocolate and 50 mils of heavy cream, double cream, and however, whatever quantity you're making, the proportion is 2 parts chocolate to 1 part cream. And you will need a silicone mould. Now, first thing to do is make the chocolate shells, and for that we need some molten chocolate, and I'm going to do this in the microwave. I mentioned earlier it has to be tempered, and that might scare you or puzzle you a bit, because it is very technical and very difficult traditionally, but this method with the microwave is actually very easy and quite foolproof. So we don't put all the chocolate in, we keep back about 10% of it, and I'll show you why later. So after the first burst, the chocolate is beginning to melt, and we'll just stir it a bit. We put it back in for 20 seconds. Stir it some more, and basically we repeat this process of 20-second bursts and stirring until it's all melted. And that's all completely melted now. Lovely. So we put in the unmelted bits of chocolate and stir those in till they melt, and then we're ready to use it. So we'll just spoon a bit into each one, and then we just change the angle until we get a nice coating of each indentation. And one thing about making chocolates, it ain't half messy. Anyway, our things are all well coated, so we'll just try and scrape off the excess. Now I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 5 minutes, after which time we should have some setting on the edge. There'll still be quite a lot of liquid chocolate that we'll be able to pour off then. So while the shells are cooling, we'll make the ganache, which is an extremely simple thing to do. All you do is heat your cream until it's hot but not boiling. Now we just put the chocolate in, and that will melt in the heat of the cream. So it looks a bit separated and blur at the moment, but keep stirring and it'll turn into a nice thick creamy consistency, kind of like that. Okay, the chocolate shells are set, so I'm just going to spoon in the ganache. Okay, I've scraped all the chocolate away from the edge of the indentations, and now I'm just going to spoon on more chocolate to close them up. And if your chocolate has started to set, you can just melt it for about 20 seconds in the microwave, and then it'll be good to go again. And just level it off with a knife and slam it back in the fridge to set. So here we have some rather wonderful chocolates, homemade, and a couple that I broke on purpose so I can test them. And they're wonderful. You got to make this for the one you love, or anybody else, or yourself. And that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Now please share it with all your friends on social media. Subscribe to this channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and don't forget the amazing website that has all the details of all the recipes. And thank you for watching. Come back soon.